Hello, everyone. Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from in New South Wales, Australia. I'm hoping this is working. I'm trying to check out to see whether I'm actually live on my channel. So if you can, oops-a-daisy, we don't need to hear that. Okay, so if you can see me and I'm live, please say hello. Hello, Matthew. So it's worked. I'm trying to set up the live stream through a scheduled event like I used to do, and for the life of me, I couldn't get it to work, but it's working this morning, so that is a good sign. So welcome, everybody. I'm going to pop that up there so I can see everyone's comments. Yes, I am live, says Deborah. So yes, welcome. I'm so happy to be here this morning with you once again for my live crafting session at 10 a.m. every Saturday morning. So can someone else tell me if there's information down in the show more box down below, whether there's information that tells you about my email subscription and my link to join 2 a.m. Inika, really? That is such commitment for you to be watching me at 2 a.m. in the morning. So we've got Anne, Deborah, Geraldine, Inika, we've got Jeannie, we've got Laurie, Sharon, Jill, Linda, Lynn, Deborah, Matthew, Helen, welcome everybody. So please feel free to jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. So if this is your first time to watching, please feel free to say hello, type in the comments, say hello. I love it when I find out that I'm reaching more people because it's super, super fun to be crafting with you all. So good morning. I can see you all popping on now. So that's awesome. I hope your week has been fantastic. Mine has been going along swimmingly. How's the wrist, Inika? The wrist, I'm going to get a cortisone injection put into it. I think hopefully, fingers crossed, on the 21st. So hopefully it will be much better after that. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Thanks for sharing. So hopefully, yeah, the cortisone injection will give me a little bit of relief. I've tried everything. I've tried hand therapists. I've tried physio. I've tried acupuncture. So I'm going to be, trying the cortisone injection. Lots from Canada. So welcome everybody from Canada. Watching from California, Teresa. And I just want to say to all of the US people out there that are being affected by the fires, I hope you're staying safe. I hope, like, my thoughts are with you. Like, we know what it was like last year with the fires here in Australia. So it's a horrific time. And my thoughts are really with the people that are suffering at the moment over there in the US with the bad fires. We know exactly what it's like. So fingers crossed everybody stays safe and they get it under control. So welcome everybody. All right. So I've got some fun stuff to talk to you about this morning. And yes, Teresa, because I was going to say, like, from California, it's where you are, isn't it, Teresa? That's what I was thinking. Sorry, I'm looking over here at the comments because my comments aren't on my computer here. They're over there. So good morning, Glenda. How are you? Susan, Margaret, Carolyn, Penny. Welcome, everybody. All right. So what I wanted to share with you today is I'm going to do some cute little boxes. So if you've seen in my picture that I had as my graphic, I'm going to show you how to make some cute boxes with some of our awesome brand new products that we've got in our August-December mini catalog. So not only can you do what they ask you to do with the dies and things, that there's other ways of doing some super, super fun projects. So I'm changing it up a little bit this morning. So I'm actually going to be doing boxes and things this morning, just for something a little bit different. Thinking outside the box, pardon the pun. So you love making boxes, Vicky, so that's awesome. So I just wanted to show you, and these are not my ideas. I've seen other people doing them. I'm just casing them, and I will tell you who I've seen the ideas from. But let's get down. We'll pop it down onto the desk, and you can see this cute little project. So it's super cute. Now it's got a ribbon and I've got some lollies. I'll show you what's inside. So we can undo this ribbon. I've got it that you can undo the ribbon and then pop the lid off, but the ribbon is connected to the box. And inside I don't have a Starbucks here, but I've made up a little Starbucks card with some cute little jelly lollies. So you can make a cute little gift. So I'm using the beautiful little cello bags that we have, the gift bags, and a little card. So I thought it was a super cute thing to do, that you could give someone a little gift like that. You could even put maybe like a coffee satchel or something in there. But if they've got a Starbucks card, they won't need the little coffee satchel. And then because the ribbon is actually connected to the lid of the box, they won't lose the ribbon. And then you just tie the ribbon back up to make the box close up again. But I just want to show you, so I'm just going to tie that back up and then we will get organized and get started. So I just want to show you the cute little, actually we won't tie that back up because we're going to need the contents of the box anyway. Can you see these cute little scalloped edges all the way around? Can anyone guess what die this is using? Have a guess. Someone type in the comments and tell me whether you have a guess. Now, I did case this project from Erica Serwin, Pink Buckaroo. So I seen Erica do it and I thought, you know what? That's a super, super cute little, little treat box. So does anyone know what die I used to do this lid? Type it in the comments. I'm just going to get all of my supplies. So I did use the cute little warm hugs stamp set to make this little box. The celebration dies. Geraldine, you've seen it. Beverly, you've obviously seen it. So Erica Serwin from Pink Buckaroo, she actually created this and I thought it was a really, really great idea. And I'm also going to use our patterned little treat bags as well. It's the celebration dies out of Celebration Tidings. So it's these large dies here. And I've used actually the extra large one. That one there is what I made the lid with. Okay. So no, not Hippo Happiness, but you could probably do it, Anika, with the Hippo Happiness as well. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you how I created. I'm going to create another one in different colors. So I've already done a few things ahead of time so that it would save us some time. And I am going to use some things with this and you're going to go mad on me, but I'm sure that all of you avid crafters will still have our circle punches. If you haven't got the circle punches, then by all means, use our circle dies. Our circle dies will be able to cut out this sentiment, but I did use my punches for that. Now, if you're wanting to purchase any products through, I'm just looking at what is creating that shadow there. If you're wanting to purchase any of the products that I use today, you can jump onto my online store, which is donnagray.stampinup.net, or you can call me on my mobile, which is 0421725015. Also in the show more box down below, you will see the information. Now, if you want the measurements and everything for this cute little treat box, I urge you to sign up to my email subscription because once a week I'm going to send out a PDF tutorial of things that I've projects that I've done, and this will be one of them. So I've used the large die and I've used it in our Pear Pizzazz cardstock, and I've also got a real red base. Now this real red base is cut at 5.5 inches by 7 inches. Now I'm going to bring in, I've got a little tiny bit of paper here, designer series paper as well, to decorate the top. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer. And I'm going to use the scoring blade, and I'm going to score at 1.5 inches all the way around on my real red piece. So we've got 1.5 there. We've got 1.5 there. Now I want to tell you, I want to explain to you how I got the measurements for this box, because you've got to, even though you're going to do the top, the lid, you've got to work out the measurements for the box to be able to fit underneath. Now, it's a really, really simple way of doing it. So what you do is you measure the width and the length of the box lid, right? So the width and the length there you make a little template on your card. So it worked out that it was, I think it was 2 1/4 by 4 inches. And then what I did was I added 1.5 inches this way, 1.5 inches that way. So the width of the cardstock was 4.5 inches. Sorry, 4 inches. Then I added 1.5 this way and 1.5 that way, which made that length the 7-inch. Then with this one here, it was 2 1/4. I added 1.5 inch on this way and 1.5 on that way, which gave me the 5.5 inches. All right. So I'm now going to fold that in half, fold it all along my score lines. And this is the base for our box. So it's super, super easy. And if you've ever made boxes before, boxes are really, really easy, and you can make them for any size that you want, depending on the size of the product that you're going to put in it. So I'm now going to, with these ones, I'm going to cut straight up there. This is going to be the outside flap of my box, and these are the ones that are going to fold inside. All right. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same thing on that side. But as I said, in the show more box down below, you should see my email subscribe link. If you want to subscribe to my email list, you will get a private, a PDF every week for subscribing. Now I'm going to cut those at an angle, straight up there like that. And the same thing for this one. So I'll go that way, straight along there like that. And the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to go straight up there. And this one here. Like that. Now, the reason that I'm going to do these angled bits, I don't know whether you can see on the bottom of this box. Can you see here how I have, it might be a bit hard in that light, but I have like a crisscross, and I just think it gave like a little bit more of a fun effect on the ends of the box. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Seal Plus, and I'm just going to pop some Seal Plus just on those flaps. So like that. And I'm going to fold that the other way. Sorry, I've put the Seal Plus on the wrong side. Whoops-a-daisy, but that's okay. I'll fold it the other way. It's all good. All right, so you're going to fold it over and put the Seal Plus on so that these bits are going to be on the outside. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to line it up with that bottom and stick it down. Same with this one. Fold it over, line it up with the bottom and stick it down. And it gives you that cute little crisscross look on the outside of your box. And the reason that I did it, you could put them on the inside if you don't want to see them and you just want to have the plain outside part of your box. You can totally do it the other way. Hey, Kay, how you going? Hey, Annette. So you can totally do it the other way, but I did it that way because I like that crisscrossy look on the outside of the box. I just think it decorated it a little bit better. I'll pop that aside now, and then I'll bring in my paper trimmer again. Now, if you don't have one of these handy dandy paper trimmers, I'm telling you, they are super, super awesome because we can score on them. We can cut with them. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to line it up over here on that 1 inch mark. And I'm going to use my scoring blade and I'm going to score it. And I'm going to turn it. I'm then going to line just the tip of that up on that 1 inch mark again and score it. Now these two side bits here, you can line up on that 1 inch and score it and turn it again and score it like that. So then you're going to have like your top part of your lid and you've got your corners here. So then what I'm actually going to do is very similar to how we made the box. We're just going to trim up along there. So just on that end and this end, and that's going to create our little corners to be able to flip in. So I'm going to fold on my score lines again. But these are so cute, these little boxes, I think. And you could make them in all different sizes. So you could go down and make smaller ones using the smaller frame. So I'm just going to, with my Seal Plus, pop some Seal Plus on those little flaps. And as you can see, they're going to be our little corners. So I'm going to show you when I go to fold this up, that they're going to create the corners of our box. Okay, so that's our little flap. It's going to create the corner of our box. I'm going to fold it up and we're going to go just like that. And that's how easy it is to make a cute little box with these dies. There is so much that we can do with these dies. And I'm going to show you another project too. And it's another casing from another person that I know. So there you go. You've got your lid. It's going to fit nicely onto your box. I think I've done my measurements wrong. I did. That should be 5 1/4. Okay. Let's scrap that one. I said my measurements wrong. Oh, no, that's right, because I'm doing it on a different thing. All right. Start again. Scrap those measurements that I did. There it is, 5 1/4 by 7. I'm going to make that box bottom again. This is what you call real crafting, isn't it? Okay, so it's supposed to be 5 1/4, not 5 1/2, 5 1/4. So we're going to do 5 1/4. Five and a quarter by 7. Now we'll be right. Okay, and then I'm going to score that at 1 1/2 on all sides. Our box was just a tiny bit too big. And that's what 1/4 of an inch can make a difference. Let me see if that's going to look right. I've got 2 things that I'm doing here and I mucked up my measurements. That is more like it. Okay. So 5 1/4. I will make sure that in the PDF, the measurements are correct. I have had a bit of fun playing around with this. So let's try that again. Gives you more time to see exactly how I made the box. Anyway, trimmer is great because exactly, you get over 6, you get 17 inches exactly. All right. So now let's trim them up. This one's looking a little bit more like it. Okay. So once again, we're going to trim those down to the corners as well, like that and like that. So if you're watching back this later on, I hope you've fast forwarded through that first bit. I had it all planned and it worked perfectly, but I've confused myself because I'm doing another project that has very similar size dimensions. Okay, so that and that. So you end up with your template looking a little bit like a boat, and then it will be right when we put the Seal Plus here. So straight down there, straight down there, straight down there, and down there. So Erica Sewin is a demonstrator from America, and she is super, super awesome at making boxes and things. I love watching her 3D projects. So if you haven't followed Erica, you need to jump over and check her out because she does some awesome, cute little projects. She's a retired teacher, so she does a lot of teachers' gifts and things. Okay, so there we have our box. And then our lid's going to fit on this box way better. Look at that. Amazing when you get the measurements right. All right. And then I've also cut a piece of designer series paper. Now this piece is cut at 4 inches by 2 1/4 inches. And I'm just going to, with my Seal Plus, glue that onto the top. Okay. So just like so, like that. And then we're going to take a piece of Whisper White And we're going to grab our cute little stamp here. So we've got a stamp, and because I'm putting the coffee card in, I've got a cute little stamp. It's this one here says for you, and then it's got this cute little coffee mug. So I'm going to show you how to stamp the coffee mug in the center. So I'm just going to ink that up with my Real Red, and I'm going to use my Pierce mat because I'm using photopolymer stamps. So it's really, really important that we use a Pierce mat underneath to get a really good stamped image. So I'm going to stamp that just like that. And then with the little coffee mug, I need to put that on another block. Okay, so with the little coffee mug, I'm going to do the mug, and that's out of the same stamp set, the warm hugs. I'm going to do the little mug in the middle. Okay, I'm checking out the comments here. You purchased one of Erica's products, and I'm hoping to get it this weekend or on holidays, 1 week to go. Yeah, she's a very talented crafter. Hello, Rose. Thank you for joining me. All right. So, and then I'm just going to, with my Pear Pizzazz, I'm going to stamp. Oops, and I didn't do that very well. Let's turn that over and start again. Definitely live crafting this morning, isn't it? We'll try that again. It's really hard when you can't get your head over to line it up, but I'm going to try and be a little bit better this time at lining it up there. That one looks much better. See, we have two sides of cardstock, so what does it matter? It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm then going to punch that out, and don't get angry with me now because I am using retired punches. So with the 1.5 inch punch, I'm going to punch that one out like so. And then with a 1 3/4 inch punch, I'm going to punch a circle out of Real Red. No, I don't want Real Red. I want, because it's going to go along that green. I want to have Pear Pizzazz, I think, because it's going to go onto that red paper. So I'm going to do Pear Pizzazz. And that's with my 1 3/4 inch punch. And then with my dimensionals, I'm just going to pop that up with my dimensionals. Onto my Pear Pizzazz layer. Okay, so just like so, and then that's ready to go onto the top of the box. And then with the ribbon, I'm using our gorgeous sheer ribbon, which is Real Red sheer ribbon, which is absolutely stunning. So now with the gift, I would pop the little gift in. So as I said, with this gift, I've just wrapped up some nice little jelly lollies, and then I've wrapped the ribbon around to get a cute little bow on this gorgeous gift. And then if I had a Starbucks, I would grab a Starbucks card and just pop it in underneath that ribbon to make the cute little gift. So that when they open up the box, so we'll pop it in and it fits nicely. The width of these gorgeous patterned bags, the width of them fits really nicely into this box. So it's really cute. I was thinking about doing maybe a label type of thing on the lollies, but I chose that I wanted to do it with a coffee card. So I think these would be great for teachers' gifts. I think they would be great for just like a friend that you just wanted to give a small little treat to. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pop a little bit of my Seal Plus just in the middle there on the lid of my box for my ribbon to glue into. So I'm just going to glue it in there like that. And then with my sentiment layer, I'm just going to pop a couple of little dimensionals, both sides of that ribbon. Okay. And then I'm going to pop my little label on, just like that. And then the ribbon is now attached, so it's good. So they're not going to lose the ribbon off their little box. And then I'm just going to trim and we'll tie it in a bow. So you've got to allow yourself enough room to be able to tie your bow just here. So, and sometimes I'm bow challenged when I'm doing a live video. You can tie bows all day, every day, and then you get onto a video and all of a sudden it doesn't want to work. But that didn't go too bad. So I'm just going to remodel the length of those little loops. Okay. And there we have a cute little treat box. Now, I just wanted to bling it up a little bit more. So we've got that. And then I thought just with some rhinestones, just to pop a rhinestone just in the middle of the coffee mug, because there's a cute little flower there in the middle of the coffee mug. And then maybe just straddle a few little ones around. So just to bling it up a little bit, like so. So there you go. So I've got two cute little treat boxes. And isn't that a super cute way to actually use those frames? I think that it is so good to be able to use those dies to be able to create a cute, easy little box. And I mean, it's simple. You could whip them up so quickly and so easily. And you can pop in all different types of treats depending on who the person is that you're giving it to. You could use all different types of treats to put into the boxes. So I'm just going to tie that bow, and then we will have two really cute little boxes. That bow does not want to work this morning. See, I told you I'm bow challenged when I'm live. So you're home learning, Sue. Yeah. And see, this is the way, Sue, like watching some videos, watching some live videos and seeing what people do. It's how we all learn. It's how I learned. I'm totally self-taught from YouTube. Hence why I now do YouTube videos, because I think to myself, that is the perfect classroom environment for people to learn how to craft. So there you go. Two super cute little boxes. What do you think about those? Do you think maybe you might be able to try them? But as I said, Erica Serwin was the one that designed that. And I just thought when she did it, I was like, wow, that is so super cute. I wanted to try it. All right. So now I'm actually going to move those aside, and I'm going to do something as well. I just want to talk to you a little bit about, we have an awesome joining special at the moment. So our Get and Go promotion at the moment is really, really awesome. So if you're loving Stampin' Up products and you're thinking that you might like to buy a lot of crafty products, I'm telling you, to join my team is something that is really, really exciting. You get to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters Facebook team page, and we inspire each other. We have fortnightly challenges, we have monthly meetings, everybody shares in there. It's a great crafting community. But at the moment, during the month of September only, we have a Get and Go promotion from the 1st of September to the 30th of September that you get some extras. And I just want to show you the stamp sets that you get extra. So you still get to choose $235 worth of product, which is what we normally choose. They're going to give you card kits to make 16 cards, pre-cut cardstock all ready to go. And you're also going to get these two stamp sets. And you'll know that last Saturday I did some crafting with these stamp sets. I think it was Saturday, or it might have been through the week. You get these two stamp sets for free on top of the $235. And you also get a pack of rhinestone embellishments. So you will have everything that you need to start crafting. As soon as you get your starter kit, you'll have everything that you need to start crafting. If you're interested in that special, there is a join my team link down in the show more box down below. Please feel free, if you wanted to call me after I finish doing my live video. I'm happy to take some calls. If you wanted to call me about joining and ask any questions, I would be happy to help you out. Now, I wanted to bring in, so I'm going to do another project using this large die out of these dies, and it's going to be another box, and this was from Rhonda Wade. So it was super, super awesome what she did with hers. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to show you how to do that one as well. All right, so for this one, what we're actually going to need is a piece of cardstock, and I'm positive it's 7.5 by 9 inches. Let me refer to my notes again. It is, where are we? Okay, it is a 7.5 by 9.5 inch piece of cardstock. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to bring in our trimmer again, and we're going to score down the long side. We're going to score at 1.5 inches down both long sides. So 1.5 inch on that side and 1.5 inches on that side. And then down the short side, we're going to score at 4 inches and at 5.5 inches. So as you can see, our trimmer is fantastic for scoring and doing anything. Yes, Poodles does make lovely boxes as well. That is Sam Hammond, yes. All right, so we're going to, with that, we're going to score along all of our score lines. Okay, and I'm going to score along those ones and along those ones. Now, these boxes are so simple and so easy to make. So then what we're actually going to do is we're going to, in this middle square here that we have, we're going to cut up to that first score line. So there and there. And then turn it around and do the same thing on that one. There and there. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put Seal Plus just on one of these longer tabs. So I'm just going to pop some Seal Plus along there. Okay, there, and on this side as well. There and there. All right. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to fold these two flaps in like so. This one is going to fold up, and then these are going to fold on the outside to create a box with an open top. Okay, so same on this one. So we're folding that middle flap in, the one without the glue, we're folding that one in, and then this one folds over the top, and it creates a box just like that. Okay, so you've got your cute box like this. Then I've gone ahead with the large die. I've cut out 2, and this is out of our Very Vanilla thick cardstock. So 2 Very Vanilla, the large label dies. And then I've also cut out, and this is out of our Poinsettia Designer Series paper, I've cut out the wood grain look as well. So I've done one for the front and one for the back. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn those over, and I'm going to glue those onto those 2 layers. So I'm going to take one, line that up nice and straight there, and then I'm going to take the other one, I'm going to glue it. Now I'm using Seal Plus only because Seal Plus is here, it's on my desk, and I tend to be able to handle it really well. It's great for doing boxes because it's a strong hold glue, but it seems to be my go-to. I tend to really enjoy using it. All right, so the next thing what we're going to do is this is going to sit on the front of our box. So like that, and then we're going to have one on the back, and we're going to have this super cute little box. Can you see that? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put some Seal Plus right down along that bottom, and then not not quite up here because it doesn't go that far up. So I'm just going to about 1 inch down like that.
And then what we're going to do is we're just going to sit that on our box, level and flush with that bottom, and nice and even on our box. So just like that, and press it in. So you can see here, see how it overlaps. So you don't want to put your glue up too high because you don't want that to happen. All right, so same thing with this one. We're going to pop some Seal Plus down the bottom and then about 1 inch from the top, there. And we're going to line that one up exactly the same again. Line it up, flush with the bottom and pop it on. And look at that. You have a super cute, really nice looking box. All right. So then you're probably thinking, we need to decorate this box. And you're correct. So I decided what I would do to decorate the box is to bring in the gorgeous poinsettia petals dies. And I did have a question about these dies and whether they would be really, really nice on our red velvet paper. So I decided that this morning we will make some poinsettias out of the red velvet paper. So I've got, where are we? Here's our red velvet paper. So our red velvet paper can be found in our August, December mini catalogue. And it's super, super cute. Let me see. And you get it. So it's beautiful, beautiful red velvet paper. Absolutely gorgeous. So what I decided to do was I'm going to cut a series of our poinsettias. Now the poinsettia dies have gorgeous embossed centers in them. So we have these dies that they cut the outside out, but the center, it embosses a pattern into our poinsettia. So I decided what I would do is to cut some poinsettias out. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this velvet paper. Might just cut it 6 inches. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in our cut and emboss machine. Now, in case you haven't been watching lately, we have our magnetic plate is available for our cut and emboss machine. Now, I did use it in my last, I did a Facebook live video where I used it, and this is the magnetic plate. It's actually, it's what they've numbered it number 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So number 5 is our magnetic plate. And as you can see here, you can see a couple of marks and things in it. It's a self-healing magnetic plate. Now, I was asked, does it work with our Big Shot machine? Apparently it does. I haven't used it in our Big Shot machine. The way it works is that we use now let me get it right. We use the number 1, the number 2, the number 5, and then our cardstock and whatever we're cutting, and then our number 3 over the top. So a cutting pad over the top. All right. So that's actually the thing. So if you wanted to use it in your Big Shot machine, you would use your base plate, your thin die adapter, your magnetic plate, your cardstock with your die, and then 1 cutting pad over the top. So that's actually how it works. So I'm just going to pop that combination in there. I'm going to pop my red velvet paper in there. And I'm just going to cut out a series of these gorgeous flowers. So I'm just going to do that one, and that one. So I'm going to do 3 of them. Now, I'm going to make sure that I have them lined up really nice. So I'm going to cut and I'm going to also emboss all at the same time. So can you see that? I've got it lined up there, that I've got that center one in. I did have one of my customers actually message me and she said, the little small poinsettias won't cut out. They emboss, but they won't cut out. And she was thinking that we were going to get that to cut out. It has no cutting edge on the outside. Oh, sorry. Has no cutting edge on the outside. They're actually just an embossed layer that goes on the inside of the poinsettias. So they're not designed, and we've got to get them the right way. And I had it the right way. Was it there? Yeah. So they're not actually designed to cut out those center bits. Those center bits are only designed to emboss only. All right. So I'm just going to get those all lined up, ready to cut out. And we're going to run those through and cut out 3 sizes of the poinsettia. So just make sure that you get a really good like even spacing around the outside. That one there could go a little bit more like that. There. All right. And then I'm just going to pop 1 cutting pad over the top, and we're going to be good to go. We're going to roll that through. So Glenda's saying, yes, it does, Donna. I'm using it now in the Big Shot machine. So what I want to say to you is the difference between this magnetic plate compared to the magnetic plate that we've had before is that this one is all magnet. It's a total magnet, all magnet. Okay. So you're not going to have the issue with the dies jumping around from one to another. So I'm actually going to, oh my God, look at that. Can you see that? I don't know whether you can see that with the light. Can you see the embossed layers over that? Like that is just stunning. Those flowers are gorgeous. Let's cut some more out. I like the look of that. We need some more. All right, so let's layer that up again. So we'll have the big one. It might take me a bit longer now to line them all up with oh, my words are failing me this morning, with the embossed layer bit on the inside. Oh no, it's not too bad to layer up. Okay, so we've got that. Need to go further forward there. Okay, so we've got that. It does squash down our velvet paper a little bit when you run it through the machine, but the embossed looks gorgeous. Okay, so that one looks like it could be there maybe. Oh, how good was that? What a good guess. Okay, and that one. These poinsettias are gorgeous in this red velvet paper. And so I thought what I might do as well, I've got some of the red and gold foil. So I thought we could actually do some red and gold, sorry, not red and gold, red and green foil. So I thought we might try them on the red and green foil as well. No, that's not right. Turn it around. Pick it up if you can. Turn it around. You marked your dies on the outside so you can tell where to put them. That would probably be a really, really great idea. Wow, this one's going to drive me a little bit crazy. No, has to be like that. There it is. I was like, just take your time, Donna, and look at them and line them up. Okay, so I'm now just going to line those up again with a nice gap around them so that we get a nice cut and embossed look. Would it be possible to puff up the felt? You probably could maybe fluff it up again with your with your hand, yeah, maybe. Like, what am I doing here? Something's going on there. Oh, am I not lined up on top there? That could be a bit better. Okay, now let's go. All right, so we'll wind those through. Jackie, what's Jackie saying? Marking the dies. Great hint, Jackie, and I probably need to do that. Do you know what? Let's do that right now so that we don't muck it up again. I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Write marker and I'm just going to go like this, that, and that. So I'm going to do that on those ones, that and that. that, and that. And that way then, the next time I use them, I will know just to line those marks up. So thank you, Jackie, for that hint. I've just marked mine, so I'll be good to go the next time I use them. All right, so that's pretty good. Whoops. So we'll grab those out of the way. So then what I think I might do is I might just grab the leaves and I might try with some green foil, doing some of those gorgeous leaves. Okay, so we'll do some of these in the dies. So we've got that one, that one. We'll grab a piece of green foil. I'm also going to cut out some of the poinsettia, just a piece of that. Okay. I'm also going to cut out some of the white plush poinsettia paper, and we'll see if we want to do it maybe. Okay, so let's go. We can go nearly sideways there, there, and there. That's the large one, and that's the pointy end. I probably need to do it on these ones as well. Okay, that end and that end. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, so just space them out evenly. Jackie's saying it's so much easier. Well, and I just shifted all that. I need to get my plate sorted here. I feel like that one's wrong. Let me see if I turn it around the other way. Let me see. Oh no, it was definitely right. Well, that's pretty easy. They can't go the other way. All right, there and there. Let's see what they look like in the foil. I reckon they're going to look pretty stunning in the foil. Look at that. How awesome are they? Okay, Helen's saying, shouldn't I use the black blends pen? That's what I did use, Helen. I did use the blends. It won't rub out off because our blends are alcohol marked, alcohol based. So yes, Helen, I was using the blends. Okay, so that one and that one, that one, and that one. Our Stampin' Right marker will actually, rub off, but our blends will be permanent. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Stampin' Right marker won't work, ladies. But our blends marker will. Or a Sharpie, if you have a Sharpie. Okay. Now, in our poinsettia dies, we also have these gorgeous gold prongy bits. So I'm going to grab some gold foil and we'll cut out some of those because I just think that will look super awesome. So we'll run that through. You love the velvet flowers, Anne? I know, they look so stunning, don't they? Gorgeous. Look at this. Yummy. All right, and we'll cut another one. Okay. And I don't know, maybe a third one just to be lucky. Why not? Okay. we have that. All right, let's pop this cut and emboss machine out of the way. By the way, if you're in the market for a new cut and emboss machine, I'm telling you, our new machine is fantastic. So if you don't have a die cutting machine, you can get that in a starter kit and only pay $169 for it. It retails at $209, but you could get it in a starter kit for $169. So if you're thinking about buying a new die cutting machine, think about joining, and you get a discount. You get a 20% discount. So, all right, so we have our box. Get that all out of the way. Now, let's start decorating this gorgeous poinsettias. Look how beautiful these poinsettias are. How awesome is that? We can make a gorgeous, big, thick poinsettia. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And that, and that. Have I told you how much I love this poinsettia set? Look at this on this box. Isn't this going to just look stunning? Actually, I'm feeling like only one needs to go on the box. What do you think? Do you think it's a bit too much overkill if I put two on the box? Go there. And there. And maybe there. Maybe another one of these in there, and maybe another one coming down through here. And I'm thinking I want the poinsettias in the middle. What do you think? Sorry, the pearls in the middle. These gorgeous pearls in the middle. Oh, doesn't that just set that off? We could do that. We could maybe do a smaller one that we don't quite have a larger one. Oh yeah, the smaller one looks pretty good. And that. And then, of course, we need gorgeous ribbon, which we could do. I think I might do a bit of a gold ribbon. All right. So what are you thinking about that? You got to have bling. I know you've got to have bling. You definitely have to have bling. So if you're just joining, please feel free to share this back on your social media site. So share my YouTube video back to your social media site so that other people can see our crafting that we're doing this morning. And let me just find, oh, okay. So I'm thinking I need, I'm feeling like I want a little bit of maybe like a gold trim. What do you think about a gold trim for like a bow type of thing? Or will we do this red ribbon? Hang on, and I grab, so I've got the sheer red ribbon. I'm going to go and grab the gold trim that I'm thinking of. Could do that one or that one. Okay, so I have that gold trim and that one there. Or I even have this one. All right, so we need to work out what one we want to do for the ribbon. So I'm going to tie a bow, like I'm going to pop a bow just down in here. But do we do the red ribbon? Do we do the gold cord? Do we do, I don't even really know, the other gold fluffy, or do we do the gold trim? Type in the comments and tell me what you think, what ribbon we need to do. Red and gold ribbon. Why not both trims? Not red ribbon. Okay, gold. Okay, so not red. We've got red and gold. So no to the red ribbon. Cindy's saying both. How long will the magnetic plate last before it needs to be replacing? I think it will last forever, Susan. It's a self-healing mat. So you shouldn't have to replace it. Once you've got one, you shouldn't have to replace it. Red with gold, gold, gold. It seems like gold is really the winner. Or red and gold. Okay, well, look, what I'll do is I'll pop a bow on using both and we'll see what you think. So I'm thinking, and this is just a dry run. I haven't really made my decision. I mean, that's looking pretty good, what's sitting there. But we'll tie this ribbon and see what you think. So we can do that ribbon there, or I'm feeling like I want to use this, both red and gold. Okay, so we could do that ribbon there, or we could do, how about we do, okay. I know you said no to the sheer ribbon, but what about if we did this? That we tied with the both of them like that. Oh, wow, Donna, tie a bow. How hard is it? That and that. Struggling with this sheer ribbon. That and that. And tie the bow. Ooh. No sheer. Red and gold. Nika's saying that's beautiful together. Or I could do, hang on, I've now got another idea. What about if I did this? That, and then this, in like a double bow over the top, that we go like that. Oh, what about that? I'm thinking I like that. What do you think? Because I sort of feel like after you see that, or do we want just gold? Do we want just gold? Forget about the red. Gold only. Gold looks nice. Just the gold, no red. We've got a fair bit of red on there, but I do like that. I do like that. I feel like that's really pretty. Too much red. Everyone's telling me too much red. I like the red. But anyway, I'll go with the flow. I don't want to not go with the flow. Anyway, let's put these together. Now that we've got all that happening, I've just pulled it all apart, but let's get these flowers together. Okay. So I'm going to use my Seal Plus. Okay. That and that. Seal Plus in the middle again and pop the little pearls on like that. So we've got some gorgeous pearls in the middle there. Let's get this one together. So Seal Plus. That one can straddle just like that. Bit of Seal Plus again. That one can straddle just like that. Bit of my Seal Plus for the gorgeous pearl center. The gold bow looks less obtrusive. Okay, well, if the gold bow looks less obtrusive, then that's what we will do. All right, so I'm going to pop that one up onto dimensionals. And we'll pop it on the front. Okay, so just like that. This little one, I think I'm just going to pop on with my Seal Plus. And we'll pop him in under there. Like that. We'll pop some Seal Plus on the back, on the flower, the leaves. That in under there. This one. Can pop in through under there. I'm thinking. Actually, no, I'm going to put the, oh yeah. I'm going to pop the bow in there too, remember? So that. So we'll have the bow coming out of those two, which will look really cute. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to grab a glue dot. If I can find my glue dots there. I feel like I need another leaf coming out of in here. Like maybe there. And then I can pop my gold coming up through the top. Out through here. And down through there. Oh, I think that's looking nice. If I can get it in there. There. That's looking nice. And then our gorgeous bow can go in here. Beautiful. All right. Glue dots on those. When you're going to use these with your glue dots, be very, very careful because they are very fine. So pop that in under there and squish it down. So just pop it onto the glue dot, but make sure you just like, you can grab the glue dot with your pokey tool and we'll pop that in there. Pop a bit of seal on the back of my leaf. Things on my desk here are everywhere. Get rid of all of those ribbons. Get a bit of room on this desk. All right. That one can go in under there. Much better. Everyone's in agreement now. It took us that long to make that decision of what we needed. But that's okay. That's what you're here for, to help me out, to get me to make sure I do the right thing. Okay, so in under there. How cute does that look? All right. And then I'm feeling like the bow, I actually want it to go in under one of those there. Okay. I feel like I want the bow just to tuck in under there, that it's really like coming in out from under there, or maybe up in there. Oh, that looks nice. What do you think? Up in there? Those fine flowers remind me of GYP. What does GYP mean, Linda? GYP, what does that mean? Okay, so I'm just going to pop that onto a glue dot. I'm feeling like I want it up in there so that it's in amongst all the flowers. Okay, so how cute is this? And now you're probably thinking, what are we going to use this box for? Up in there. Okay, everyone's, I've already gone and done it. Now I'm catching up. GIP in flower arrangements. Okay, I don't know what GIP, oh, Gypsophila. Okay, thank you. I was wondering what in the world that meant, but yeah. Okay. All right, so what I wanted to show you is we have these gorgeous gold trimmed edged cards. So I thought what I would do is make some beautiful cards to go in this, because what you can do is you can fold these up. And I mean, of course, you haven't had enough time with me yet, have you? And pop these gorgeous gold cards in this kit. And that's what Rhonda Way did. She made a pack of cards and popped them in here. So you can fit about 5 to 6 cards. Now these, I think we get a pack of 10 of these in a pack. So, oh, you had it when you got married. Oh, you're not talking about baby's breath. Is that what you're talking about? Like they called it baby's breath? Everyone's saying probably the technical name for it, but baby's breath probably would have been what? Yeah. All right. So I thought we could maybe use the poinsettia stamp and maybe make a cute card using the stamp. So I feel like I just want to, I'm maybe only going to make one card for you, but I feel like I just want to use this as a, to do some stamping. Now I'm not going to, I would normally probably do heat embossing, but I'm actually going to just probably use our crumb cake. Now, as you have heard me say before, crumb cake is really, really an easy alternative to using heat embossing. So I'm thinking that I want to just do a crumb cake flower. I want to make some really simple, easy cards. And I feel like I want to cut out, I did say I wanted to use the plush poinsettia paper, which is this, because I love it. So I feel like I want to cut out some plush poinsettias, but maybe out of, okay, so we can actually cut that flower out. I know that for a fact. So I'm winging it here now at the moment. I'm thinking that I can use the die and cut that flower out. So let me see where the die is that we can cut that out. That's that one. And we can cut out this flower. Apparently I need something dark underneath me. Let's put the red underneath me so I can see the flower. And we can line this flower up, because I know that we can cut it out. I know it's been talked about that we can actually cut it out. I'll get it lined up here in a minute. There. Can you see that? Can you see how that's just lined up on that flower? So I'm going to cut out some of those flowers, and I'm going to do maybe some simple cards using that. All right, so let's bring in the cut and emboss machine again. And we'll cut some of these flowers out. All right, so we have that one lined up. So we may as well cut that one out, seeing we have it lined up. So there, right there like that. Okay, let's run that through. Okay, so there's one. Look at that. How cute is that? Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so let's line this up again and cut out another one like that. And see, once you get it lined up, it's not hard to then line them up again because you've got the die going the same angle and you know how to do it. Like that. Okay. Unless, of course, they change the angle of the flower on the paper, which they just did. Or is that not it? Yes, no, that's it. There. Okay. Cut it out. Okay. That through a bit further. Cut out another one. That. No. I've mucked it up again. There. We'll cut out that one, which is that one. There, like that. Yep. What did I say? Can you share your felt poinsettias? Vicky sent me some pictures. They are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Vicky, for sending them to me too. Okay. All right. I don't know where I'm going with these cards, but anyway, we'll do something. Sort of thought that I might like to stamp one of the poinsettias and then put this one on the in. So I'm going to do it really easy. Maybe stamp a poinsettia and then put that one on top. I think that might be the go. Or do I stamp that one and put that underneath it? I just want to do a really easy card. Maybe overthinking it, but I feel like I want to do that. We'll soon see. We'll see what happens. And I'll use my mat to make sure I get a good image. And I'll use my crumb cake ink. I'm thinking that. And then this one over the top. And a couple of those little gold prongy. I think this can go in here. Look at this. It's starting to look cute. Okay. There's some gorgeous sentiments in here as well. Thank you for making this wonderful season. What have we got up here? Merry Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to do that with these. That one there. I'm going to ink that up in my crumb cake. And Merry Christmas across the top there. What else do we have in here? Oh, I could stamp some of these. That would be easy. That. And I'm going to stamp that. And I'm going to go like that. and that, and like that. Okay, need one coming down through here, like that. I think one over here. How's that? They're simple, but very easy and very effective. So we can do that. So I might actually just glue that one on. Like so. You could have probably popped it up, but like that. And then I'm feeling like this will just finish it off. If I can find it there. Okay, so I've just done a little tiny gold bow and pop that just down there. And fluff out the ends, I think will look really good. Oh. And then of course we need a little bit more bling. So I'm just going to fluff up those ends. So this is our gorgeous gold twine that comes with, is it the Forever Fern? Can someone type in the comments what they think? I think it's Forever Fern, isn't it, that this trim combo comes from? Oh, that's cute. And then, of course, my favorites, some of our little gilded gems. So I'm thinking up there, over there, and just down there. How cute does that look? And then we can pop the sentiment inside. So I've actually got that poinsettia. I'm not going to re-ink it. I'm going to huff on it again. And I'm going to stamp that in the middle like that. So it's very, very pale. And then I'm going to grab this May Magic and Wonder bloom this holiday. And I'll stamp that as the sentiment on the insert. Like that. What do you think? I've lost my comments. What's going on here? I've lost my comments. I can't see everything that is saying. Oh my God, I'm like way out. Forever Greenery. I did think it was that. Yes, you could parcel them into the cello bags. Exactly. So we have that. So I'm just going to make a series of 4 of those cards. So we'll do the same thing again. We'll just repeat those because I think that looks good. We can do different sentiments because I've got 4 cards left here. So I'm just going to go like that. Then with our cute little baubles. So it's always fun to be able to, and then I might do a different sentiment on this one. What else have we got? We've got Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, this one can say. So we might even do Happy Holidays down the bottom here. there. Happy holidays down here. Okay. We'll pop that one on. Like so. We will grab another little embellishment and pop that in the middle. So this would be a great gift, like to be able to give a gift like this to somebody, I think would be fantastic, because you could do a pack of cards and give them a pack of cards as a great little gift. There, and maybe one over there. Same thing again, huff on this one. It would be a good idea to add red jewels, but I don't have red jewels at the moment. Okay, so what's that? Warm wishes from our home to yours. So that's another one that we can do. So I'm going to have a pack of 4 different cards here for somebody. I'll just have to use that big block, but anyway, there. Warm wishes from our home to yours. And we will pop a nice little gold bow on that one. Who doesn't love this gold trim? Your mum's birthday is on the 17th of December. It would be a lovely gift for her, Inika, for sure. Because everybody loves cards to give to people. And nothing better than a set of handmade cards that all they've got to do is write on them and address them and send them. So I think they're great gifts. I really do. And it gets our crafting out there to many more people, I think, too, when we do that. So there's that one. Okay, so let's stamp another one. So we'll ink that stamp up again. Like so. Go back through with the little bauble bits. That. And there. Okay, we'll pop our poinsettia on the center. Like so. There. We'll grab our little pearls. So this is how easy it is to make a set of 4 cards, like just by having a similar design. And I think I might do we have any more sentiments? Let me see. Happy holidays, May Magic and Wonder. We did that. Okay, what's the other one got? Thank you for making this a wonderful season. So we can do that on the center, on the inside. So we might do Magic and Wonder. May Magic and Wonder bloom this holiday. So we might do that here. And then on the insert, we're going to huff on that. Like so. And we will do this sentiment here. There. Thanks for making this a wonderful season. Okay, another little gold bow. I think people will be sending cards so much this year as well. I think with everything that's gone on in the world, I think we have a wonderful way of communicating with people. And I think it's made, like with everything that's happening in the world, I think it's made people think more about relationships and family. And I think it's made people more appreciative of the people in their lives. So a beautiful set of handmade cards would be fantastic for a Christmas present. So pop that one under there. We'll pop some of these gorgeous gilded gems around. Card number 3. These are looking gorgeous together. Look at this. How cute are they? And card number 4. Lucky last. Okay. We'll ink that up again. And stamp it down. And those bits. Like that. I think I'm going to do Merry Christmas again on this one. Puff on that again for the insert. And I think I love this one. That one. May magic and wonder bloom this holiday. Okay, our last poinsettia here. That one, like that. We'll grab a nice little pearl for the middle. I'm pumping out some cards here very quickly. Yeah, Elizabeth, how's it going down there for you? For all of the Victorians, like, hopefully we're going to get a bit of relief from this godforsaken virus sooner or later. Okay, fluff up the tails, pop that there and on there. And some of those cute gilded gems. On there. All right. So there we have a gorgeous set of cards. So this is so easy. As you can see, not a lot of work had to go into them. I could do Wink of Stella on the beautiful bauble part. So I could do a bit of wink just on those, which doesn't take long at all, but that just blings it up a little bit more. You could probably do it on the leaves too if you wanted to, but even just that little bit just adds that sparkle to it, because we all need to add a little bit of sparkle to everyone's lives, don't we? You could do this in like a pack of thank you cards. You could do it in a pack of birthday cards. You could do it in multiple packs of Christmas cards. Like it's endless what we could do with all of these. Nothing like a little bit of bling. And then what we do is with the gorgeous gold envelopes, we pop the gold envelopes in through here. So we'll pack them all up like that. So pop your envelopes in. Okay, so that one and that one. And then we'll pile them all up and we will pop them into our gorgeous holder here. Just like so. And there you have a gorgeous gift. You wouldn't have thought of crumb cake, Carolyn. Honestly, crumb cake is my go-to for if I don't want to heat emboss. It's what I actually do if I don't want to heat emboss. So it's my lazy embossing. That's just what I do. And also too, another tip is our smoky slate. If you don't want to do silver embossing, you do smoky slate. So it's just something that I've always done when I want to do multiple things and I want to do them quickly. It's just something that I've always done. So that is the end of my live crafting session today. So the other thing I wanted to remind you is if you live in Australia, I still have spots. If you're close to me, I still have spots in my 2-day Christmas retreat, which is going to be the 21st and 22nd of November. I have about 3 more spots left available for that weekend. If you wanted to book in, you just need to go over to stampingwithdonnag.com and you'll see weekend retreats. You'll see all the information, and you can request to register there. Now, also too, I will give you the dimensions in my free PDF tutorial. So if you haven't subscribed to my email subscription, please, down in the show more box, there is a link that you can sign up to my email and you will get a free PDF every week. And it will tell you the measurements of everything that I've done. And I will do the correct measurements for the first box instead of mucking them up like I did at the beginning. But thank you very much for everyone that has been with me this morning and has been supporting me with my crafting. And if you're watching this back later on, please feel free to share. If you are brand new to my crafting channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down in that bottom right hand corner and turn on the bell notification. So that way you get notified every time I do a live video or every time I upload a video. There's way more content here on my YouTube channel. If you're watching from Facebook, the stream on Facebook, please feel free to head on over to my YouTube channel. You just need to do a search for Stamping with Donna G and you will find me. So if you're interested in joining my team and getting in on that starter kit special in September, I would love to have you as part of my Wild Heart Crafters. You get the 2 extra free stamp sets and the pack of card bases and card stock cut to make 16 cards and a pack of embellishments, all for $169. So if you wanted to get in on that action, please feel free to click on the link down below. You can see the join link in the show more box down below. If not, please feel free to email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com, or you can call me on 0421725015. I would be happy to answer any questions you may have. And I mean, joining just to get a special is a great thing to do. So until next week, everybody, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all here again at 10 a.m. next Saturday morning. Thank you very much for supporting my crafting this morning.